What's going on? Reptile Metal Jen here. I got Deebo. We're just kicking it. I'm running out of storage on this phone. I had to go delete some old videos. But yeah, Aiden and I went to the Lone Star Reptile Expo yesterday, and it was pretty sweet. And we saw, Aiden got a hold, my thumbnail, a hognose snake. It was a baby, and he had so many cool morphs. Yeah, a lot of cool morphs. It's Texoma reptiles. Look at the baby. And he has like geckos, and he has, of course, ball pythons. And he was super cool, letting hold it. And it's cool because, the ball python, like, they just kind of constrict and, they hang on you or whatever. But those, you have to keep feeding it, so they don't just wrap around you like that. So it's a little different from what we're used to. But I'll probably get one in the spring, maybe, I definitely want one. I've been wanting one. It's kind of on my list, I definitely want to get a hognose. So that was really cool. There's some awesome vendors, and those gopher, I thought they're called gopher. They're at every expo I go to. So I'm like, what's up? They're really nice. They have the coolest snake. They have a corn snake. I kind of want a corn snake. And they have they have king snakes. You name it. They had every snake there is. I love it. And it was just fun. Yes, it was. He's like, I'm upside down. I'm cute. Now I'm normal. Okay. Oh, Deebo. You kind of burnt. You want to go back in your hide now? No, he's just been social. It's kind of like Tommy's in shed right now. I can see this loose skin hanging. It's getting there. So I'll leave him alone. He kind of peeked out at me today. I'm like, so he's probably maybe already slithered the skin off. But yeah, and I'm on a couple of reptile groups on Facebook, and I found some potential companies that they can get one out in 2 weeks to me. A full-size enclosure. You can rush order it. So I can wait 19 weeks, okay? It's really just, I don't know. You can do monthly payments. So you don't like to pay the flat out total amount. Because, I've seen them range from $1,200 to $2,500. Depends what company, what materials, if you're adding all this extra stuff. I just need it deep enough for their substrate. And just, they all come with you. You put the lights and you hook up your UVB. And then I have to get a lot of... I've got stock. I got to change out the UVB for everybody here right now. So that's on my to-do list as well. And I'm still brainstorming making a new enclosure. So I don't know if I want to put blue into Nikki's and get Nikki just double onto that one. Or, I'll probably build a similar one that Nikki has, but for blue. And then I'll add on to Nikki's. So that'd be pretty easy. And I don't know. Okay, Aiden kind of wants blue in his room and that wall where red used to be. I'm like, I remember Aiden, he's not here 7 days in a row. It doesn't bother him. Like, what if in the summertime he's here majority. So, when I'm working from home. So we got to think, hey, you want to be in your room? You don't care. You can bring your toys out here and play if you want to have all these cool animals. I don't know. So, I've got a couple things going on. I still have the same projects I want to do, upgrading my turtle tanks. And, oh, you are just... Right? That doesn't bug you being upside down. No. That bugs us. He's just so funny. Oh, sweet. Yeah, my dad's getting me the Ninja blender for Christmas. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Aiden's dad. Let me tell you, because he's on this fitness stuff. And I've always been, I'm into fitness, but his dad can nail down that nutrition. I had a banging body, and he had me in that meal plan. So he kind of remembers bits and pieces of it. So I took some notes on the break, so I was talking to him and Aiden. So I'm like, it's just cheaper to mix your own smoothies. It's just cheaper. I'm like, if I can save money, you can make salsas, I can make all my crap, So I'm going to stick to my portion control. So I went over that. And I've read some stuff about that too. Your protein as big as the palm of your hand, like this part. And, just so many things about that. And, that's kind of my problem. I can just eat. So I'm trying to get off the dairy a little bit. Ease up on the cheese. I have to buy that vegan cheese. I don't really use dairy in my coffee. So I got a lot of things going on. I'm trying to get my life, and I'm so busy. I'm about to go back to work here. I've been done. I get off at 5, but I worked late out already. I'm gonna go back to work in a little bit. I just gotta get my eyes off that computer screen for a little bit. Get a snack. So that's what I got going, guys. So go to your reptile expos. I know some people have opinions about, some people don't like this one. They don't like Repticon. It's like, when you go to these events, and cheap anyway to get tickets to. All right, so my whole thing is like when you do that, you're normalizing reptiles. Okay, so if enough people are going to these expos, these conventions, I think it's good. Now, if you think of some, vendors that are questionable, you don't gotta buy from them. And then if they're not making a profit because they're not reputable, then they're not going to keep trying to sell. Now, when I say bad vendors, like the animals look like they're in horrible shape, and obviously vendors, when you go to expos, guys, I know there's some people who I have friends that don't really go to them all the time. They're like, why is a ball python in a little tub? It's like they don't. It's just for the show. They don't keep them. They'll house them like that all day. Okay, guys. So I know if it can look like that, but just because a vendor wants to charge, you gotta respect the price, especially some morphs, guys. I mean, it's not like they just had a snake and it laid eggs and it's cool. You gotta breed them with like everything. I gotta breed this one with that one. You want this result here, you gotta breed him with this one, where if those results are okay, I gotta breed it with that morph. I mean, there's a lot of work to it. That's paying to feed them, the electricity, heat those snakes, and there's a lot of work into it. So don't try to, don't be a little cheap. Don't be trying to lowball your neighborhood ball python breeder. Let me tell you, they're everywhere. And I got some cool. I mean, that's what I like about these expos too. And just going to these, even if you get your supplies for cheaper, and I like to network, like make friends. I feel I'm a dork. Even when I go to the Serpentarium, I just feel at home at that place. You go in your reptile shop, just stuff like that. 'Cause, some groups of people, I'm a little weird, and there I can find my little reptile buddies. It's pretty cool. Just talk about cool shit and learn. 'Cause I learn stuff from different shops I go to, and everyone has a different technique on how to their husbandry, and right, buddy. You got my pinky. Oh, baby. I'm stuck. Ugh. There we go. So, there's a lot of perks to going to these reptile expos, and you don't have to be catty and petty and don't be a know-it-all. It's you can always learn, and especially from seasoned breeders. I mean, it's just, I can go on and on about this, but I'm trying to keep it short. My videos tend to be 20 minutes, and I'm just blabbing. But, yeah, guys, go check out, I try to find I go to the same ones all the time. I always go to Lone Star Reptile Expo, so I always have fun there. I enjoy it. And I always go to Repticons. The last few Repticons have been way better because your COVID's kind of cleared up, so more people are going. You have way more animals and stuff. I was pretty impressed. The last one I went to, the last two were pretty badass. So I'm excited. So I gotta see what the next big event is. I can't wait for NARBC. I'm guessing that's going to be in March, maybe. Do you know when it's going to be? You don't know? Okay. Well, I think I need to put him up. He's getting big. So I got him from a girl that was going to college, and she used to work at PetSmart. That's where she got him, because she didn't like how they had him housed, so she took care of him correctly. But then, I think the place she's staying at for college, they can't have snakes. And I understand it's college, it's different. If you're like in dorms, I get it. But, who's going to tell? Why would you tell your apartment you want to live at, they got these animals? Like, I don't say shit. Like, my whole take is, unless it's some weird nosy landlord, it's a snitch. It just depends where you live, I guess. I mean, that place, I'm a good tenant, all that. But hey, these people got pit bulls or like Great Danes. I can have a damn tegu, okay? Just saying. And you look in your lease, and some of the rules or the things they say in the lease, you can tell whoever made it up probably watched the movie Anaconda too many times. But yeah, and I actually agree with that. You don't need, if I had the whole room, I could have a retic if I didn't live alone. And if it had an enclosure took up the whole room or something, yeah. But if you have multiples, you shouldn't. And especially if you know yourself, if you're not a good reptile keeper, and you let your animals get loose. I can't believe how many people talk about their animals getting out like all the time. And what lock? You can do it with my snakes if I want to. I can get a little key and a lock. I got my sawed iron, put an extra hole, just lock them on the side. You can put a belt underneath and around, and latch that down. Like, do what it takes. If you just you're worried about it, there's ways to prevent it, okay, guys? There's nothing wrong with living in apartments. I mean, I like it. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to pay someone to fix things all the time right now. So, ooh, God, my hair is just greasy today. Lordy. Well, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I got some stuff to do. I'm gonna get back, get some of that overtime, pay them bills. Oh, look at my boo-boo. Say, hey. Don't be striking at yourself. Oh, look at that little face. Who doesn't like the little face? Oh, I know. All right, guys. Well, sorry for my baby talk. But yeah, go to your expos. Have a blast. Check out Texoma Reptiles. He has some beautiful, ball pythons. He has some nice, all snakes are cool, but if you want some hog nose, you had a long day, dude. I've been up since 5. Want a cool hog nose. I was checking out his website. It's pretty cool. And just beautiful babies. So, all right, guys. Have a fantastic Monday. Make it a good week.